This is a dangerous group.
And we're driving all the way across America, all the way to New York to go see those fools at the Islamic Post that decided to publish a paper calling me, a terrorist in this country. You Muslims, they do not come and attack hard targets. Guess what? We're f***ing ready for them. Bring it on, you Muslims.
That video was John Ritzheimer getting upset with a Muslim media entity, exercising their freedom of speech to publish an article about him.
This is a dangerous group.
In the article they call him a terrorist. He responds by making a video of him talking about driving to the Muslim community. He then holds up a gun, while saying "Bring it on, Muslims." This results in the FBI warning the state of New York and others involved of the threat. At this time they lose contact with Ritzheimer. This prompts the Today Show to do a video on Ritzheimer. It is titled "Manhunt on for Protester Who Threatened NY Islamic Center." I.W.I. then writes a story based off this video and publishes it on the site. This results in women having to call the police due to stalking and harassment they received. Their only crime is being associated with the I.W.I. member who wrote the article. We were wondering, is that how the Ritzheimer trolls train to fight ISIS overseas? By terrorizing middle-aged women online, to the point that they are in tears? You are the real terrorists here. We're still trying to figure out if you're some kind of plant from the other side, or if the issue is more related to your family tree missing a few branches. We've still been unable to determine that at this time, judging from the racist anti-black and anti-Muslim comments in the article. We have to assume the last time several Ritzheimer trolls saw the outside of their trailer park was when they left to go look for a date at their family reunion. You like that? It's called freedom of speech? It applies whether you like it or not. A lot of patriots, conservatives, and 3%ers may disagree with helping the Syrian refugees because they are concerned about ISIS sneaking in. However, you Ritzheimer trolls clearly do not want to support Syrian refugees, well, because you just hate them. There's a big difference there. Let's look at some of your own comments from you bottom feeders. For the first time in I.W.I. history, a racist, bigoted, Islamophobic comment became the highest-rated comment, elected by the Ritzheimer trolls themselves, on the article. If we were to judge by majority, it would imply that a majority of Ritzheimer trolls are Islamophobic racist bigots. Oh, and we haven't got to the obvious lack of education yet. In this comment we even challenged a Ritzheimer troll to form a sentence without the F word in it. This challenge proved to be too difficult for his intellect, however, as he responded with another F word. Not exactly the head of your class, huh, genius?
This is a dangerous group.
Other than the lack of education and racist bigotry, these fake treats also consider terrorizing middle-aged women and calling African Americans the N-word patriotic as well. You guys should really consider getting out of the trailer more often. The grass is greener on the other more developed side of town. Edward Anderson, or Joe Sworn, the man that thinks it's okay to call African Americans the N-word, as long as you have black friends.
F***ing niggers. I've said that. F***ing niggers. Said it. I said it to the rats, too. One of my best friends online right now is African American.
From the FBI on the last day of November, to the Portland, Oregon Police Department on the first day of December, you terrorists are really busy, aren't you? There are now 2 women talking to police and stalking charges against Edward Anderson. ISIS is going to be a bit harder to fight than it is to terrorize a mid-aged woman online. You sure you bottom feeders are ready? Edward Anderson was also accused of similar offenses in the past, though we can't confirm them. The fact that 2 women are complaining about the same thing in 2015 makes them even more relevant. Why are you terrorizing women, Edward Anderson? Oh, that's right. The last time you messed with us, this was the result.
And this little we're getting over big time for that kind of little this little worm piece of just like bottom feeder rat. You were worth a internet troll for a lot of dough. Tail you couple lately.
You don't like getting called out. The butt hurt is shining through. Latausha Nedd spent a month in prison for a similar offense. You Ritzheimer bottom feeders were all about her going to prison, not that you had anything to do with putting her there, while you sat on your couches eating cheezits. However, it must be fine to you to wave a gun in a video and then say you're driving to the place of worship of a religion you don't like. Bottom feeding hypocrite trash. You're all about free speech until a Muslim writes an article you don't like, then you wave guns and threaten to drive to their religious establishment. You're not patriots. Patriots are good people. You guys are nothing more than racist, bigoted, bottom-feeding trash. You need discarded like the leftover food you throw out at the end of your shift at the local McDonald's. Get the censor beep ready. You guys and your racism. There are a lot of good patriots, 3%ers, and others in this country that are trying to find a solution. All you guys do is wave guns at religions you don't like and terrorize people online. You are the real terrorists. Let me make ourselves very clear. We are I.W.I, we don't look at the race of the victim, we only look at the crime. If you burn flags and try to start a race war, or if you wave guns at religions you don't like, expect us. We are legion. We will stomp a hole in your ass. Just ask this guy. He got his. And if you're a racist, you're going to get yours.
You funny piece of shit.